open it. See what's written in the memorial.
It's written that you have connived in Gao Jinxiong's smuggling of niter and collusion with Japanese pirates.
What has Gao Jinxiong secretly done with Okada during these years? He handles officials so that everything's fine. The censors appointed by His Majesty really are useless. He thinks he's so clever.
Your Excellency, what should we do now?
Tell Gao Jinxiong now to open the barns and send him the route the day after tomorrow to welcome Grand Secretary and ensure his security. Hunan is having a severe drought. The refugees gather at the mountains. If anything happens to him, both of us will lose our heads. As for Gao Jinxiong, I'll deal with him later.
Yes.
Merciful Buddha. Wu Xiang, the head monk of the herbology courtyard, betrayed Buddhist teachings. According to the precepts of Shaolin, he'll have to defeat the bronze men to leave the mountain. I have made up my mind. Fellow uncles, Wu Xiang. The bronze men of Shaolin should protect Shaolin with indignant power. How could you make compromises for him? Shaolin is just beginning to heal now. From the disaster happened 13 years ago, Shaolin needs peace. Not its rules to be broken, and peace to be disturbed. Zheng Yin. Since you refuse to enforce the law, are you suggesting that the abbot should be the one to do it?
I am willing to compete with head monk Wuxian. You didn't expect that I would be your first opponent, did you? If you still think of me as your uncle, listen to my words. Turn around.
Uncle. It's not that I don't want to go back. But Wuxian wants to pursue the true Dharma. Thus I can't turn back.
Then, excuse me. Shaolin is a peaceful place. It's where you're supposed to practice Buddhism. If you want to save people, you can save them in Shaolin.
The place that seeks for peace can barely be peaceful. Practice can also be done in bustling places. Leaving the temple is also a way to practice.
You haven't practiced enough with the distractions down there. Aren't you afraid you can't return?
Those who refuse to move waver the most. Uncle Zhengyin. If hell hasn't been emptied, there should be no Buddha.
You anticipated my last move. But can you anticipate all of them?
People question all sorts of things in the world. Uncle Zhengyin, let's find our own answers. With our own ways.
Sure. Since that's what you want, I'll help you. Wuxiang. The bronze men could come back to Shaolin. Is all because of you. Yet today you're determined to leave. I took this palm to repay you for your kindness. Thereafter, if the other bronze men hit you hard, it'll be following the precepts of Shaolin. Please don't blame them.
I will forever be grateful to fellow uncles. Wuxiang. Won't blame them.
The bronze men of the Dharma courtyard has returned the favor. We will protect the law of Shaolin. There are laws in everything. Merciful Buddha. There are laws in everything. Like a dream, an illusion, a bubble, and a shadow. Like dew and lightning. Thus should you meditate upon them.
Form. Wuxiang. Do you know that right now, Shaolin needs to live on the most, not an immortal monk. Ever since Dharma came here from the East, Buddhism has lived on for hundreds of years, because of nothing other than generations of inheritance. Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha. Dharma ranks before Sangha. If they are not in this order, that would be a sin.
Uncle. The Buddha didn't Become a Buddha just in one step.
Thus the Buddha preached the Dharma. In case that we make the same mistake.
Uncle, please let me go down the mountain. There's no wisdom in the world if you ignore it. If you pay attention, even a speck of dust contains Buddha's wisdom. If I don't go down the mountain, how do I show Buddha's mercy to all living beings?
So, only your mercy is mercy. And your Dharma is the true Dharma.
Merciful Buddha.
Wushan. Turn back.
Come on. Come on. Relax your shoulders. Sink power to your energy center. Keep your body straight. Control your strength.
Wuxiang. Shaolin Kung Fu is broad and profound. What you have learned in 3 years is just like a drop in the ocean. You stand no chance. Turn back. You can't go out.
Hit. Hit him until he's willing to stay.
Abbot. He is gonna die. The foremost commandment of Buddhism is do not kill. We can't do it.
The law of Shaolin shall not be violated. Wuxiang. If you want to leave Shaolin, you have to pass my test. Three treasures of Buddhism. Dharma ranks before Sangha. To practice Zen and learn Dharma is essential to Shaolin and our Buddhist monks. I won't compete martial arts with you. Let's compete Zen.
Uncle Zhengnian. Wuxiang. Wouldn't dare to talk about Zen in front of you.
When my master Kongji was the head monk of the Dharma courtyard, Master Guanhai pointed at him with a Zen staff and asked, "What is Zen?" Kongji answered, "Zen is Shaolin. It's where we suffer from tribulation, meditate and practice." After he answered, Master Guanhai smiled and said, "You only grasp the surface of Dharma. Then, He passed the abbot's position to Kongji without giving him his mantle. 23 years passed. Master Kongji had been distressed all day for not inheriting Guanhai's mantle, and died in depression. Master Guanhai said, "You were blessed with Buddhist wisdom. If so, I'd like to ask you, what is Zen?"
This is Zen. The world is so wide. Zen varies in forms. Dharma is not a mystery, and it's not cryptic. Dharma is alive, it's living Dharma. Zen turns us from someone who can't find peace to who can find peace everywhere. If what we call the countless types of Dharma are all fantasies, according to Abbot, Zen stands for Shaolin, for the hungry refugees down the mountain. Zen is just a piece of yam. Since Shaolin can't save all living beings, Abbot, please allow Wuxiang to leave, to find real justice in the world, to save the living beings.
Wuxiang, remain true to your original aspiration, and your mission can be accomplished.
I hope you'll remember what you said today. Remember your aspiration and your responsibility. After you leave the mountain, temptations and distractions in the world will tie you up like ropes. You have to remind yourself all the time how many distractions you have managed to ignore. You have too many worries. There are some things that can be ignored. Abbot. You look worried.
Master Baihua, I've practiced Zen for so many years. Yet Wuxiang just understood it in a moment. My mind is still bothered by obsessions. I can't bear the responsibility as an abbot.
Abbot. Personal enlightenment depends on timing. As Abbot said, since Dharma came here from the East centuries ago, it's been sustained by inheritance, rather than the right timing. You just inherited the law of Shaolin. You did nothing wrong. In the lawless age, you can protect the three treasures of Shaolin, and maintain the true Dharma of Shaolin. You have done a great job. You should keep on.
Master Baihua. Thank you.
No.
You're injured.
I have precepts to obey.
Why?
That's the price. For leaving the temple.
I'll get a bowl of water.
Miss Lee. Please tell me. How to save Su Jie. I have to save Su Jie.
I don't want to tell you. I regret it.
Zhenzhen. It's not easy for me to leave the mountain. Don't make all this. Tell me. How can I save Su Jie? Please.
You're gonna die.
Birth, aging, illness, death. Lovers' separation. Long-term resentment. Things you cannot have. And things you cannot let go. The Buddha understands the 8 sufferings. I want to get rid of them. Please help me.
Wen Dao.
My Dharma name is Wuxiang.
This is what you need. They set up an ambush here for Su Jie. But I have one request. Let me treat you.
Help me up. I'll write the prescription.
The Buddha said, "It takes countless glimpses in the previous lives to earn a close encounter with each other in this life. Let me hold you one more time. Maybe we'll be together in the next life." Please.